What's popping, people? It's VHS Crazy. Today, we got the classic Lorne Michaels, John Landis joint, Three Amigos, or Tres Amigos for those of you who speak Spanish.
Hello? Popcorn delivery?
Put a little weekend in your week. Rent a video.
This film has attained near legendary status. Most recently, as you may recall, it was revitalized as a meme after Trump's bad hombres comment. You had all these memes of the Three Amigos with the caption of bad hombres. Pretty funny stuff. This edition of Three Amigos is on HBO Video. Back when HBO was good, cable was a fresh idea. You know, they pumped out the hits back in the day. I recall every episode of the Ray Bradbury Theater is produced by HBO. Their golden age was really the 90s, 80s, before Game of Thrones came along and turned HBO into a laughingstock. And this is, of course, HBO Video, because back in the day, HBO respected the right of people to watch a VHS tape without paying a monthly fee for cable. They should definitely bring this back. HBO, if you're watching this, start putting out HBO Video. Heck, sell Game of Thrones on VHS. Everyone will buy it. Everyone loves Game of Thrones. And this way they can watch it forever without having to pay you every month.
That's a great idea.
They're more respectable than Netflix, HBO, so, you know, just throwing that out there. Anyway, Three Amigos is one of the funniest comedies of all time. I definitely rank it in my top 10. It's just a good movie. There's something infectious about the insane amount of chemistry between the three leads here. This is an ensemble so powerful that odds are it'll never be felt before or since. You got Steve Martin as the lead amigo. You got Chev Chase as the secondary amigo, and then you have Martin Short as the little amigo. They're the Three Amigos. This is so good. It's rated PG. I often rag on Ghostbusters for being PG-13, and that's true. Ghostbusters should just be rated R, and they could have made it way funnier. This is funnier than Ghostbusters right here. If you haven't had the pleasure of watching Three Amigos, watch Three Amigos. Do it now. You need to see Three Amigos. If you haven't seen Three Amigos, your life isn't complete. This is a great example of a PG comedy done right. There is a little sexual innuendo in here, and as I understand it, back in 1986, when this is from, the rating system was a little different.
Well, we could take a walk and you could kiss me on the veranda.
Lips would be fine.
But it's a good family-friendly film. If you got some kids, you know, watch this instead of SpongeBob. This is the kind of shit kids should be watching. It's a darn fun movie. Or if you don't have the kids over, watch it too. It's for all ages. It's the kind of movie any age can enjoy, any demographic can enjoy. This is an enjoyable movie right here. I've said I enjoy it too much. That's the issue with going through 47 random VHS tapes. I am going to like some of them, and as you may have heard, I'm not as good at making reviews about movies I enjoy, because I find movies I enjoy kind of boring. They're good, that's all that needs to be said about them. But yeah, this is just a solid film right here. You know, John Landis, of course, is also behind a lot of other Chev Chase deals, but Chev Chase really takes, I guess you could say all Three Amigos have an equal amount of screen time. They're a very tight-knit bunch, and I don't know if I've brought this up before, but Tropic Thunder has the exact same plot as Three Amigos. I first noticed this after about my second watch of Tropic Thunder. The first time around, I felt something was a little off, and then I realized this is just Three Amigos, but in Vietnam. Really think about it. Now, this isn't to discredit Tropic Thunder. It's a fun movie, and the idea of the fake previews is real novel, and the fake previews are fine little film projects in their own right.
Who left the fridge open?
But the movie itself has the exact same plot as Three Amigos. This group of phony actors with a lot of pretension to them. They're out of their depth in a foreign environment, which is the setting of their movies, but it's for real, and they're incompetent and they don't know what to do. It's exactly the same plot. Now, of course, Tropic Thunder did not plagiarize Three Amigos wholesale. I just think it should be noted that there are a lot of similarities between the two. Tropic Thunder has some great jokes, Ben Stiller, Jack Black, hilarious, But Three Amigos is the OG of the whole idea of actors acting out their movie, and they gotta, save the day. And Three Amigos did that kind of thing first, which it should be noted. And of course, I hear all the time about how good a parody western Blazing Saddles is. I don't know about that. I think Three Amigos is the superior parody western. If all you've seen is Blazing Saddles, you're seriously missing out. Now, of course, they are very different. Three Amigos takes more of the Hispanic aspect, whereas Blazing Saddles is set in a stereotypical American West. Three Amigos is about the Mexican aspect of the frontier. But other than that, there's some really cool sequences in here. It does everything that it sets out to do. It acts as both a hilarious comedy, a fun Western adventure, and I guess it's kind of a deconstruction of old-time Westerns. For instance, the woman that Steve Martin kisses in the little fake silent movie in the beginning is a white woman. This kind of symbolizes that all the actors back then were white, and they whitewashed the Mexican. And in the movie-o-verse, with all these crazy Amigos movies, those darn Amigos, Little Nettie Goes to War. Man, oh man, did they come up with some fun names for these Amigo movies and really flesh out the Amigos and make them feel real. But in the fictional universe within the fictional universe of Three Amigos, they're supposed to be Spanish landowners, but they're all very white, and that's just a great joke when you contrast them with all these, crazy banditos, and they're out of their element. It's a really funny comedy. So not only is it a racial comedy done right, and I believe I said in VHS Crazy #1 on 1941 that it doesn't do racial comedy right at all, but Three Amigos is a good example of how to have a racial comedy done right. And it really makes these white movie stars look stupid and dumb, and I don't know. It's a fun gosh darn movie. But yeah, this is a classic. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It is. If it's not on every streaming service, it should be, and if it's not on yours, then go buy a VHS of it. This VHS plays like a dream. This is from 1986, and it plays like it was made yesterday, so I don't think tape deterioration is any issue. I mean, it says hi-fi. I didn't even know they had hi-fi in 1986, but I guess they did. So yeah, if VHS says hi-fi, it'll play fine. Don't even worry about it. It'll play great, and you're going to get superior picture and sound quality. Don't even sweat it. This is the way to watch Three Amigos in VHS form. I'd say that for, this is one of the first movies I think I ever saw. In fact, I definitely saw this before Blazing Saddles. So maybe I'm a little biased. Maybe I'm thinking, I saw this first, so I like it more than Blazing Saddles. I don't know. Blazing Saddles is just kind of trashy, you know. Mel Brooks plays a Native American. It's not that great, you know. He shouldn't be playing Native Americans. But with Three Amigos, all the Hispanic characters are played by Hispanic guys, so that's very nice.
What is a plethora?
It says there's a novel from Paper Jacks. If anyone out there has the novelization of this or has read it, go ahead and tell me what it's like in the comments. I don't know if this would really work very well as a novelization because it really depends on the physical comedy aspect. There's so many great set pieces and sequences in here that I don't think it would work that good as a novel, but it sounds pretty ridiculous. But I don't know if whoever wrote the novelization is good at capturing the essence of the Three Amigos. Maybe it worked out. I don't know. Of course, there's a soundtrack album, and I gotta get my hands on that. I gotta get my hands on this frickin' Three Amigos merch, because this is the stuff. This is better than Ghostbusters. I feel confident saying that much. If you're into the John Landis, Lorne Michaels canon, and you haven't seen this, then go ahead and give it a watch. And if you have watched it, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a classic. This is the definitive Steve Martin, Chevy Chase crossover, and Martin Short is pretty good too. I feel Martin Short often gets the short end of the stick. He was with Steve Martin in Father of the Bride. He's a funny guy, and there's a lot of fun bits in this, and he's given an opportunity to shine. That's nice to see. Especially the bit where the film Little Nettie Knickers is brought up. Man, I can only imagine what this movie must have been like to make. It's just like, I mean, it obviously has a very nice high budget. All the set pieces look great. Everything looks realistic, except one point where they're around the campfire and there's a backdrop, but that's supposed to be obvious. You're supposed to obviously know that's a backdrop. But yeah, the shots look great. It really holds up. And what I think is really remarkable about this movie is that unlike most spoofs where they really kind of shit on the genre they're parodying and deconstructing, like Austin Powers, this is really a heartfelt love letter to the Western genre. I don't really like Westerns that much, but this makes me want to crack open the good old-fashioned silent movie, Westerns, The Outlaw or whatever, and I don't know, it's a solid film, and it really is a testament to the talents of Steve Martin and the other two. Recently, of course, Chevy Chase has gotten into some controversy over his use of all these slurs and stuff. But, that's him now. This was him back in the day. A prime star, a prime talent. And, just if you don't like him, cross out one amigo and enjoy the other two amigos. That's fine. The most controversial thing Chevy Chase has done the last decade for me is put his new movie The Last Laugh with Richard Dreyfuss out on Netflix only. That's, I figure, only one more sign of his encroaching senility. But, other than that, Chevy Chase is in a lot of good stuff. And, he was funny back in the day. So, you can appreciate that. But, all three amigos bring their big talents to the screen. This is a solid flippin' movie. This is a solid film right here.
Excuse me. You are the...
Yes, we are.
This is the kind of thing you can watch over and over. Give it about a month, watch it again. Give it about a month, watch it again. Some people wonder how VHS managed to to hold on so long, and the answer is there were good movies back then, like Three Amigos, that you could watch over and over again without getting tired of them. I could watch this shit all freaking day. That's just how good It is. But yeah, that said, Three Amigos. It's a solid film. And the Amigo outfit is very iconic. This just primo SNL stuff right here. Just an absolute brilliant movie. And I'm surprised it's rated PG and manages to be that funny. I don't normally like PG fare, but now that I really think about it, there's nothing that offensive in this movie. This is the sort of movie that doesn't even remotely try to offend. All it tries is to please the crowd, and gosh golly, does it get its point across. This is the sort of film that, you can just watch straight through. No breaks, no nothing, just 2 hours of solid fun with Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Chevy Chase. The Three Amigos. Man, would I like to hear that theme song on cassette. I wonder if they hold that note for so long in every version. I bet they do. That's what sets the Three Amigos theme apart from a lot of other themes of the time. So if you haven't seen it, see it. If you've seen it, then you'll know what I'm talking about. 5 stars for the Three Amigos. So that's today's episode of VHS Crazy. 3 tapes into 47. I'm feeling pretty good. Man, oh man, has this been a VHS marathon. And if you want to support these reviews, then of course write to Nicholas Acada, 1424 Columbine Street, number 1, Denver, Colorado, 80206. Buy some comics. That's how I make the money. That's how I keep these videos pumping out for your viewing pleasure. So that said, it has been a VHS Crazy review of Three Amigos, and I will see you in the next one. How's the Amigos salute go? And Arriba, or I think that's how it goes.